Welcome to Cyberworld YT. Please like and subscribe if you are new here. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of cross-site scripting, more commonly known as XSS attacks. We're going on a thrilling journey into the labyrinth of the web where we'll uncover the methods and tools used in these attacks. But don't worry, we're not crossing any ethical boundaries. Instead, we're stepping into the shoes of ethical hackers to understand how they use their skills to keep the digital world safe. We'll demystify the concept of XSS, shedding light on how it works and why it poses such a significant threat to web security. This exploration will reveal the intricate mechanics of XSS attacks, offering you a fresh perspective on web vulnerabilities. So, fasten your seatbelts and prepare for an enlightening adventure. Before we proceed, a quick disclaimer. This video is purely educational. We do not endorse any illegal activities. Always seek permission before testing on real systems. What exactly is XSS? It's a critical web application vulnerability that allows attackers to inject and execute malicious scripts in a victim's browser. But fear not, we're focusing on the ethical side today. So let's get into the nitty-gritty. XSS, or cross-site scripting, is like a chameleon in the world of cyber threats. It cleverly disguises itself, blending into the seemingly safe environment of your favorite websites. The attacker embeds malicious scripts into these trusted sites, and these scripts are executed when an unsuspecting user browses the site. Picture it like a Trojan horse sneaking past the city walls inside a gift. The gift in this case is the trusted website you visit daily. The city walls are your browser security, and the Trojan horse, that's the malicious script. XSS occurs when an attacker sneaks malicious code into a trusted website. Let's break it down. XSS attacks come in flavors. Here are the main types. First, we have reflected XSS. This is the most common type of XSS attack, and it's also the simplest. It's called reflected because the injected script is bounced back off the web server, often making its appearance in error messages, search results, or any other response that includes some or all of the inputs sent to the server. Imagine you're a hacker who sends a malicious link to a user. When the user clicks the link, the script gets executed in their browser, causing harm. This type of attack is typically non-persistent, as the malicious script doesn't reside on the targeted website. Next, we encounter stored XSS, also known as persistent XSS. This is the more dangerous sibling. Here, the malicious script is permanently stored on the target server. The server unwittingly serves the malicious script to users over and over again. This can happen in places like comment sections, user profiles, or any other location where user-generated content is stored and displayed. The attacker doesn't need to trick the user into clicking a link. The script attacks anyone who views the infected content. Last but not least, we have DOM-based XSS. This is a lesser-known type, but it's just as potent. In this case, the attacker manipulates the structure of a web page's document object model, or DOM, directly. This is achieved by embedding the malicious script in the page's HTML, which then manipulates the web page's JavaScript to execute the attack. This type of attack is more sophisticated and harder to detect because it doesn't involve the server at all. The entire process happens in the user's browser. Each type has its unique way of exploiting a web application's vulnerabilities. In our next scene, we'll dive into how these attacks can be put to ethical use by those who wear the white hat. So stay tuned, and remember, knowledge is power, but always use that power responsibly. Why bother with XSS legally? Well, ethical hackers use it for good. You might be wondering why anyone would want to employ XSS, a known form of cyber attack, in a lawful manner. Well, let me tell you, it's not all about wreaking havoc in cyberspace. Ethical hackers or white hat hackers use XSS to ensure the safety of the web. Here's how they do it. First up is security testing. This is a crucial part of any web application's lifecycle. The goal is to identify vulnerabilities before malicious hackers do. By using XSS, ethical hackers can assess a website's security measures and discover any weak spots. This allows developers to patch up these vulnerabilities, thereby strengthening the security of the web application. Next is cookie theft prevention. Cookies are a tasty treat in the real world, but in cyberspace, they are small pieces of data that websites use to remember you. If a hacker steals your cookies, they can impersonate you online. Scary, right? Well, by using XSS, ethical hackers can identify points in a web application where cookie theft could occur. By patching these up, they can help prevent your digital cookies from falling into the wrong hands. Lastly, XSS is used for educational purposes. Knowledge is the key to prevention, and by teaching developers and aspiring cybersecurity professionals about XSS, we can equip them with the tools they need to protect web applications. By understanding XSS, its methods, and how it can be exploited, developers can write safer code. They can implement security measures that guard against XSS attacks, making the web a safer place for everyone. So you see, XSS isn't just a tool for the bad guys. When used ethically, it can help improve the security of the digital world we all inhabit. Understanding and exploiting XSS vulnerabilities ethically can help improve the security of web applications. Kali Linux, our trusty toolkit, offers powerful XSS tools. We now move on to the meat of the matter, the tools at our disposal. Kali Linux, often referred to as the Swiss Army knife of ethical hackers, provides us with an arsenal of tools specifically designed to test and exploit XSS vulnerabilities. Let's dive in and explore some of these. First on our list is XSS. This Python-based tool is a real game changer. It automates the process of detecting and exploiting XSS vulnerabilities. It's like having a robotic sidekick tirelessly scanning for weak points. With its GUI interface and command line support, it's no wonder XSS is a favorite among ethical hackers. Next up is Beef, the browser exploitation framework. Now this tool's a bit of a show-off. Not only does it test for XSS vulnerabilities, but it also allows for real-time communication with the victim's browser. It's like having a direct line to the crime scene, enabling you to investigate while the evidence is still fresh. Moving on, we have W3AF, which stands for Web Application Attack and Audit Framework. This tool is like a Swiss Army knife within a Swiss Army knife. It's a comprehensive set of utilities bundled into one, capable of identifying over 200 types of security bugs, XSS being one of them. Last but not least, we have Burp Suite. This tool may not be exclusively for XSS, but its versatility makes it an essential part of any ethical hacker's toolkit. It's a full-fledged web application security scanner that can identify a wide range of vulnerabilities, including XSS. These tools, when used responsibly, can significantly aid in identifying and resolving XSS vulnerabilities. Remember, the goal is not to exploit these vulnerabilities for malicious intent, but to identify them and aid in their resolution. The tools are just that. Tools. It's how we use them that defines our intent. So be the ethical hacker that the digital world needs. Let's make the internet a safer place, one vulnerability at a time. If you're curious about cybersecurity, ethical hacking, and all things digital, hit that subscribe button and join our cyberworld community. Our channel is a treasure trove of information, insights, and intriguing discussions about the ever-evolving digital landscape. We regularly delve into complex cybersecurity topics like XSS attacks and break them down into digestible bits of knowledge. Whether you're an aspiring ethical hacker or a seasoned cybersecurity professional, our content will keep you on your toes, providing you with the latest tools, trends, and techniques in the field. And it's not just about learning. We're building a community here, a space for you to engage, ask questions, and share your thoughts. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe now, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update from us. That wraps up our XSS journey. Remember, knowledge is power, but with great power comes great responsibility. Stay curious, stay ethical, and keep exploring the vast digital landscape.